Strong with Karen. Today we're going to do a strength training circuit designed for older clients. Typically this is a format that I would do in a lot of my classes at the Older Persons Commission, where I'm based at in Rochester Hills, Michigan, and in some of my other private communities where I go in and offer group fitness classes to clients actively aging over 65. But anyone's more than welcome to do it. But you will notice a little difference in my tempo and my timing when I start working with my older clients. So this is a strength training circuit. You're going to need some hand weights, maybe a band if you don't have weights. But most of the exercises are going to be done with weights. Definitely you want your water. Bring your water bottle with you. And hopefully a supportive shoe, something that's laced up. I know it's hard when you're at home. You just want to kind of throw on a pair of socks or something comfortable. But I really recommend tossing on a shoe, lacing it up. Okay, today we also have some reminders. Hopefully you can see them. Just to remember, never give up, okay? You are enough, and I really am proud of you for coming onto this channel today, for finding me, for clicking it and listening and seeing how you can age strong through movement and exercise. So definitely you are enough, whether you get through the whole workout or not. I'm super proud of you, so good job on that. And then please breathe. All right, let's start marching as we finish this. You want to breathe. These workouts I started during the coronavirus breakout. So we have been away from each other in studios and gyms for about 2 weeks now. A little over 2 weeks since I taught my face-to-face classes live, and I miss it so much. So I put away all my insecurities and I jumped on YouTube to bring you some classes. So hopefully you're enjoying them. All right, we're going to start warming up. You're going to breathe. You're going to probably smile at least once or twice today. During the workout, I'm going to encourage you to let the movement come through you and let it come up and out in a nice expression, and you might smile at some point. Good, open up. All right, inhale up. I generally will do some music in the background, so if you haven't turned on some music, go ahead and get music. I'm always going to give you a warm-up. It's really important as we get older that we warm up, we set our intentions, we clear our mind of all the distractions. It's really hard at home just to kind of sit down during the middle of a workout or just get distracted with, oh, all of a sudden dusting seems really important, or doing some laundry. So really try to focus, feel your body during the warm-up, and set your intentions on what kind of workout you want to have. Okay, 2 more shoulders. Our warm-up is going to be basic. It's not choreography, okay, so you just want to feel your body move a little bigger. You're going to do 4 of these. Good. Okay, and I'm going to count right and left as 1. So this is 3, and 3, and 4, and 4. So that's your chest and your shoulders, right? If you have a tight spot, you'll know it because it won't go back as far, and you just do what you can. Little bend side to side. Feel your fingers go down the legs, heels into the floor, and you're not forcing anything. I want you to wake up your body, okay? I want to know how things are feeling so we can modify later on when we're working out. No surprises, no new pain. 1 more each way. Yeah, shake it up. Really, we're always going to be shaking and getting loose. All right, heel the butt. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep going. How are the tops of the thighs feeling, and how are your knees bending? Good. If you worked out with me before, you know I like to use your body as kind of a measuring stick. Can you touch hand to heel? Okay, not no big deal, but I just want to know how high that heel is going, how your knee is bending. 1 more each way. Yeah. All right, knees to chest. 1, 2. How does it feel up there? You're going from 2 feet to 1, so I'm already excited about balance. Things you want to know. How does your legs feel? How does your hip feel? Okay, do you have to round when you do it? Are you tipping over? That's all going to depend on how the workout feels, and if you're going to have to modify, hold on to a chair if you need it, or just stop when before the workout's done. Nice. Shake it up. Front kicks, toss them up. Oh, how tight are the back of the legs? Breathing, we're breathing. So a lot of us have been isolated from our regular routine, from going to church, going to the grocery store, seeing grandkids, seeing each other, and it's kind of a scary time. So please find videos online, learn new things, okay? I'm so excited for those of you that are joining me for the first time. 1 more each way. Maybe a friend said, hey, check out this video. Open up. Very athletic stance. Side to side. Side lunging, one of my favorite things to open you guys up. Right, if you've been sitting on the couch for a couple days watching movies, reading books, those hips get really tight and locked in. Opening up, really gentle. I get a nice pull, but I don't get a tear. Oh, good. This is your warm-up, right? We're gonna lunge today. We're gonna do some squats. I wanna see how your knee and your hip are feeling. Yeah, one more. All right, find your center, wiggle out the toes. Hands high on the thighs. We don't ever wanna push on the joint. Walk them up, walk them up, walk them up. All right, arch your back and round it. All right, so not being able to see everybody or know who's doing the workout, I have to go really cautious, okay? This is an intermediate workout, so I'm not gonna stop and explain every exercise, and I expect you guys to know some basic fundamentals of lifting. I'll do some total beginner workouts too for those of you who are just starting out, but if you're brand new, understand some of this might be a little bit more challenging. Good with the low back. Bring it. All right, hopefully you can see my toes. Wiggle them, lift, yeah. We're gonna do a balance set today. So it's gonna go strength, a little balance work. We're gonna put strength and balance together, and then we'll do a little cardio burst, and we'll run those a couple times. So how are your toes bending? Are they tight? Are they stiff? You know if you have neuropathy, right? Numbness, tingling, burning, arthritis, right? All those things that can cause joint pain. How's your fibromyalgia today? Do you feel like you're in the middle of a flare-up? Do you need to keep things kind of modified, right? Not as aggressive? All right, pop the toes up. Straight knee. When you pop the toes up, zip up your abs, okay? And pull the toe up. Beautiful. And then do a couple waddles on the heels. Keeping our toenails trim and our feet healthy is really important as we get older, okay? Some of us can't get to the pedicure place, so you're really gonna have to get down on those toes and scrub them up, keep them nice and trimmed. All right, we're going again. Inhale up. Oh, exhale. Do one more like that. Big reach. Lift, lift, lift. Don't settle. Once you're here, reach up. Lengthen off those hips. Pull the stomach muscles in. Maybe someone just did a little smile out there. All right, shoulder rolls. We're gonna do 4, 3, 2, 1. If it feels good and you want a deeper pull, up and back. 1. Thinking about getting your coat on and off, being able to pull the shoulder back, right? If you have an issue there and it's too tight, don't force it. You'll know because it'll only go so far. We want to maintain range of motion, if not improve it, gently over time, not causing an injury, no little tears. Good. And one more. Those look nice. Shake it up. Open up the feet a little bit. Feel very athletic. Side. Now that you're doing it the second time through, practice keeping those shoulders stacked one over the other. Try not to roll forward. It's not about how far down the leg you go. It's about feeling the tension in the side of the body. Good. No dizziness. We haven't talked about that yet today, but when you tip side and come up, you're falling off center and center, and I don't need you to get tippy. Okay. If you're working out on carpeting like me, that's a little harder. Your feet are softer underneath you, so your balance might not feel as strong as if you were on tile or hardwood floor. So be mindful of that. Okay. Oh, all right, down into your low back, eyes up, chest up. So this does not hurt me in any way, okay? And I round under, and it actually is tight for me here, but it feels good. So I'll do it again. If I had pain, I would back off, okay? If rounding felt good, I would do that, right? Our job as we get older is to learn our range of motion in our body and stay away from the spots that cause deep, serious pain, right? And roll it up. Good, and open up. Yeah, side to side, right? So look, when we're side lunging, no pain in the knee, and check things, right? When you're working out with me, we're gonna have a lot of times where you're gonna stop and watch me to make sure your alignment is good. So lift that right toe. Bend your knee. Is your knee going over about your second toe is what I want. That's step 1. Try it again. You go, oh, okay. If I'm bending here, it's not good. It's not gonna be a good workout for us. I need to open my knee or move my toe. All right, side, come center. All right, what's going on the left? Check your knee alignment. Is the knee going over about the second toe, right? Maybe it has to be here or here, okay? Find your alignment. Now, put your weight in the back, Drive your weight in the back of the heel, stick that butt out. Beautiful release for the inner thigh. Your knees love it, right? That muscle gets tight, 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 and we don't want it to be imbalanced. We want your joints to be healthy and strong. All the muscles balanced beautifully around the body. It's really hard to happen. We tend to overtrain certain muscle groups and undertrain others. Yeah, good. All right, wiggle out. Round it under. Why do you think everyone cross trains now? All your basketball players play golf. All your swimmers do another sport. You can't just do the same motions all the time and not expect an injury or an imbalance. It's really important to even it out. Okay? All my pickleball players who can't get outside right now and train, I'll have to do a workout for you guys. Yeah, you'll be excited about that one. Right? If your husband or your wife is a pickleball player, push your hips. What are they doing? Right? All my volleyball seniors that play volleyball, right? Good, round those hips around. And I know a lot of my men and women are still playing basketball and golf, okay? And in Michigan, we can't really be outside, and especially social distancing, they're really trying to keep people off the golf courses. We don't really have too much of it here, but every now and again, we'll get a nice day. Are you circling your hips? Why? Not because I'm bored and I don't know what else to give you. Honestly, it's a beautiful exercise. Push side, okay, round it. How does it feel? Right there, I get a little speed bump, like a little glitch, but I glide over it. Good. All right, go the other way. Circle. Nice. Oh, so good. Did you smile yet? All right, we're just warming up. It's okay if you didn't get a good smile going yet. Shake it out. All right, let me check your calves. Drop that right heel back. Unsupported in the middle of the room. I'm excited. If you feel tippy, grab your chair and hold on to it. Come up, change sides. So I tend to crack and pop. You'll hear little clicks and pop, right? I think that's just something that I've always had happen. Just one of those people who, my joints crack. Even when I did a lot of ballet, I would do a big grand plie and I'd get a click in my knee, or I'd get a pop up in my hip with a big grand jeté or a big battement, okay? There's no pain with it, but it's just gonna be noisy. Now look, I haven't said anything about your calf stretch yet, so are you actually feeling the stretch in the back of your calf? I'm not gonna hold it for a long time. Look, I'm holding it a couple seconds. I just wanna check it. You're not really heated up. I don't want those long holds. I just want a gentle opening. I want you to know, ooh, that's a little tight. Inactivity, right? Your muscles can shorten up, they can atrophy. So I'm really proud of you today for joining me, even if you only get through the warm-up. I'm excited. All right, beautiful calf stretch. Flex your foot, sit back. How's your hamstring in the back of the leg? Come up, hands high on that left thigh, right? And that's a really good picture to send your kids. Hey, I'm still working out, right? Send me a little selfie. That's a nice one. Toe up, butt goes back. My low back is happy, my abs are held in, supporting leg is good, and I'm getting the stretch in the other leg. Switch. Notice how we're not holding it, right? We're going down and up. So I get to release the tension in the back of my leg, find out how tight that is, if it's catching in my low back, keeping the toe up to the ceiling, and a lot of weight going back. As we get older, especially my clients in their 80s, it's hard sometimes to stick the derriere out, the butt out. Right? So practice that pushing out, come in. Why? Because we just get tight and then we go to sit down and we just sort of, we round down. So if you have a mom in her 90s, be nice, help her, right? It's hard to stick the butt out. All right, push through the wrist. So look, you're almost done with your warm-up. Gentle. Now we go through the wrists, pushing, little tug. Why? Because we're gonna plank later. Yeah, and you're gonna hold weights, make a fist, roll them. The other way. 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. All right, to the neck. Chin in. Abs up and in, head tips. 4 of them. 1, 2. Can you inhale? Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Come to center. Tip. Exhale and roll your head. Hold it here, wiggle out that left hand, look down at your fingers, roll your head to the right side. Wiggle out your right hands, look at that right finger, maybe the pinky. Do it again. Inhale. Exhale. How's your neck? Is this making you smile yet? Oh, good job. Bring it up. Shake it out. cracking and popping, that's normal. Should feel good, right? You might have to take your hands and give yourself a little rub, right? All the things that we're not able to get to, massage therapy. Some of you have stopped your physical therapy because it's just not a necessary risk for you to go out right now. Side. Side. Good. Practice rotating your head without turning that shoulder. When I look to the left, don't move your right shoulder. Focus your eyes. Yeah, switch. Good. One more. Nice. All right, shake it out. Beautiful. You're warmed up. Grab a drink. Go ahead, I'll wait for you. Go in the kitchen, pull one out. I use a water bottle from Trader Joe's. I like these. This is about a little under half my weight in ounces. So this is 50 ounces, right? So if I'm about 115, 120, I need to have this gone. All right, let's see how much we drink today of our water while we're working out. First exercise is gonna be a squat and a bicep curl. So we check it first before we add any weight. Check how you feel. Any dizziness? Are you lightheaded? Does your back hurt? You take breaks by not doing as many repetitions, okay? Or skipping the exercise altogether, and always opt for marching in place or dancing around. All right, did you put your music on? Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. All right, squat time. Hands up. Down. Oh, these are practice ones, right? You're getting used to working out with me. We don't just jump into it. I want to know, how's the hips? How's the knees? Hands come off the thighs if you can. Use a chair if you're not comfortable just dropping down. If you're saying, but Karen, I don't know if I'm going in the right direction. Find your chair, okay? Let's make sure you can see me. Hands up if you can, and go down and up, okay? That gives you a starting and a stopping point. So it takes the guesswork out of it. Without the chair, you might think, I don't know, am I down? Right? So use the chair, it's perfectly fine, okay? So you have a good idea of how your squat feels. Do some curls. I know not everybody has hand weights at home, especially the right ones, right? You might have bought, a heavy set or a light set, and now you're like, man, I need something in between. When you come up, squeeze like you're gonna squish a little grape between your arm, okay? You can use a band, right? If you have a long band at home, step into it, make sure it's even, and you can curl it and do our exercises with a squat like that, okay? If you want the band instead of hand weights for your squat, you step both feet in, you grab your band, ooch your fingers down like finger to thumb, and pull it up, okay? So you would go down. The more you choke up on that band, the more resistance you have coming up, okay? And then some of you might be familiar with this position with the squat. You curl it. Now look, class, you have to hold it here. This can feel uncomfortable, but you would go down and up, okay? So if you remembered this, because remember this is intermediate, you should have an idea of some of those options with your band. You go, oh yeah, I remember doing that in class once. We grabbed the band and pulled up, okay? You can do that, you can use hand weights, or you can do no weight. We're going with 10 of everything. I'm gonna use weights today. I kind of just like the way they feel in my hands. And I'm gonna grab my 8s, not my 10s, right? Because I'm just coming back into having like a week or two off. Normally I'd grab 10s or 12s or whatever I wanted to really do. My goal is to get through the next couple of weeks feeling good, not causing any pain. I don't want any more panic in the body. I don't want you to wake up and go, oh my God, I have muscle fatigue. What? Oh my gosh, my chest muscles are sore, and put you into kind of a questioning state with everything going on. I want your muscles to feel activated. I want you to feel yourself getting stronger. So I typically would use like a 10 or a 12, maybe even a 15. I'm gonna use 8s, okay? What about you? You can use no weight. You can go down to a 3 or a 5, depending on where you were a couple weeks ago. All right, I pick them up, and we're ready. We have 10 squats weighted in the middle of the room, unsupported. My shoulders are back. I have a good vision, right? I'm not looking all around. Abs up and in, and we go 1. Good. Feel your body move through space with no pain. Good. You're breathing. Think about how far the hands are going down the legs. Are they going to the knees? 6, 7, good. 8, 9, 10. Shake out. How'd you do? Good. Bring them up. Squats will get the heart rate up a little bit. Curl up 1, curl up the other one. All right, 10 curls down and up. 1, stomach muscles in, shoulders down. 2, just basic lift here. 3, feel your strength in your arms. 4, good. I'm so glad you stuck with this and are starting the strength training portion of the workout, right? Don't give up, modify. Yeah, I see some people walking their dogs outside my window. 8, if you have pain, back off. Good. All right, if I did one more or one less, fix it for me, okay? Don't yell at me online, but say I did 9 or 12, you can do 10, okay? And if you did an extra 1 or 2, that's fine too. All right, put them down. That was your strength section. Now we go on to your balance section. If you need a chair, bring it, okay? You'll know. We're gonna pick up your right leg, hold, put it down, pick up left, hold. Keep going, that's the exercise. 1, 2, 3, 4, release. 1, 2, 3, 4, release. How are you feeling? 3, 4, are your hips strong? Up, 2, 3, 4, release. Can you go from 2 feet to 1, right? With a little bit of a hold, yeah. If you fall over, right, or tip over, pick it back up. Good, 2, 3, 4, release, and hold. 2, 3, 4, release. Try to keep your hips even, okay? I don't want it to be tipped. Good, up, 2, 3, 4, release. All right, breathe, shake. What feels tight? Your back, stretch it. Chin to chest. So I'm rounding, rounding. Good. Find your neutral. Gently pull the shoulder blades back. Good. Don't force. Open up your palms, separate your fingers. Inhale up. Exhale. All right, grab your weights. We're going to do those 2 things again. Squats, bicep curls with the balance. All right, for this one, we won't be able to use the band because I'm going to be picking up your foot. We're going to put both the exercises together. So hand weights or no weights are fine on this one. Okay, let's watch the pattern first. You take your squat, you come up, you curl, okay, and release. So you're going to squat, show me a curl, okay? Now, balance, balance. So now you have weights in your hands, which can make things harder to do. More strength in your core, strong in your hips, okay? And a little more coordination. All right, let me show it to you first and then we'll break it down. You're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, set 5. Down, up, show a curl, and then place it down. All right, let's try it again. These are just practice ones. You do your squat, come up. As you come up, lift your weights, lift your foot. Hold your foot off the floor as you do a full curl, then arms and legs down together. Change legs. Down, up, 1 curl, and release. All right, shake it out. Do you want a hammer curl or palms up? That's up to you. Okay, I'll probably go hammer curl because I think it feels a little better. We have to breathe. And slow it down if you need to if I'm going too fast. All right, squat with the bicep curl, and then we added our balance one with it. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, release. 2, 2, 3, 4, release. Remember, this is intermediate. 3, 2, 3, 4, release. 4, 2, 3, 4, release. 5, 2, 3, 4, fight for it and don't give up. 6, 2, we're going to 10. 4, release. 7, come on, fight for that balance. Yeah. 8, 2, 3, 4, release. Best 2 in you. Even if it's not a high leg lift. Yeah, you feel different curling with that foot off the floor. This is you coming in and out of the house with those groceries. Nice work. Bend at the knees, put it down. Heart rate's up. March. I'm so proud of you on that one. Good job. Oh, all right, our cardio burst is 10 jumping jacks. Shake out. A modified jack, flex your foot, but I want a little jiggle, a little bounce. Arms go up and down. Notice how they're not going over my head, okay? From center, away from center, center, okay? Big arms, the shoulder will allow it. Notice how I'm in front a little bit. I don't want to be way back here. Abs up, okay? If you want a full jack, jack, okay? Bend your knees before you jump and after, okay? Before and after. Don't go straight. Roll through the foot, toe, ball, heel. Shake it out. All right, 10 jacks. Ready? And 1, 2, loose, 3, 4. Notice how my legs aren't going too wide. 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Heart rate's up. Grab a drink. Round 1 is done. That was beautiful work. Squats, bicep curls, and notice how the balance worked. I like that. Don't fake a drink. If you can see it, feel the water go down. All right, next one. Bent over row with a hamstring curl. I love a good rowing exercise to help with posture, keep you lifted and balance out the muscles in the chest. So forward, remember for me, always think about your core from center to a little hinge. No pain, abs up and in, arms dangle. You're gonna pull and release. Don't have them too close to the body. Your goal is not to lift high. Your goal is to move your shoulder blades towards your spine, all right? Come up with me, watch me for a second. Reach your arm, just watch, pull it back, okay? Nice. Can you do that? All right, try that. Reach your arm out. I know that can feel heavy, so relax. Draw that shoulder blade back and forward. Try not to bend the elbow. Don't bend the elbow. I know it's small, but you're gonna get really good movement in the body if we can do that. Glide. Good. Because I'm afraid when you're here, you're gonna give me all elbows and no results, okay? And my goal is to give you results. So when we see each other at a grocery store or you send me a picture, I go, oh my gosh, your posture is awesome, because we're working those muscles, okay, to pull up. All right, grab a weight in each hand. This one you can do with your band. Really quick, you put one under your foot, lean forward and pull, okay? If it's too easy, put both feet in, okay? Little lean, stomach muscles up and in, and pull, okay? You can cross it to make it a little harder. Anything to shorten up that band. You guys who have worked out before, you know. All right, 10 bent over rows. Lean in, stomach muscles up and in. I'm gonna go sideways. We don't want that. We don't want that. Neutral. So find your posture, soften your knees, wiggle your toes, arms go in front, butt goes back. Stomach muscles up and in, and we pull. 1. Good. 2. Feel your elbows tickle the ribs. 3. No pain in my neck. Good, a lot of weight in your heel. And 7. Come on, pull. 8, 9, and 10. Good work. Breathe, shake your legs. Keep your hand weight. Second exercise is a hamstring curl. Lean forward, send that leg back, heel to butt. 2, good. Pull your stomach muscles up and in. Keep going. Right here. 5, if it bothers your knee, don't bend it as much. Lift the leg. 7, 8, squeeze the glute. 9, 10. Good, and I know you feel it on your standing leg. All right, change legs. Send it back, back, back. Not right here. Push it back. Lift. 1, 2, right? What are you going to do if it bothers your knee? Not lift as high. Send it back. 6. Good. Contract that muscle. 8, 9, 10. Good work. All right, weights go down. Bend at your knees. Now to our balance. So look, you just did 2 strength exercises, and now a balance one. One of my favorites, the forward hinge or little bird dog. I'll go sideways. Let's take that right foot back, hinge forward, and come up. Change legs. Forward and up, okay? Really strong core. Standing leg is gonna get a nice strengthen your hamstring and the glute and your low back, right? If you don't want to take your foot all the way off the ground because your balance isn't strong today, take it back at a little hinge and up. So you don't have to take the foot off the floor, but you can. All right, alternating legs, 10 at a time. I think I'll stay sideways. All right, here we go, right leg. 1, 2, 3, good. Breathe. Right? Anybody who wants to go farther down, you can. I don't want any dizziness. Good. I tipped. That's okay, right? Good. Or, keep going. Good. Give me one more each way. Come on, push yourself a little bit. Feel those muscles stabilize you. This is your balance work. Nice. How'd you do? Shake it out. Now, before we do the next one, round your body. How's your heart rate? Hands go to your back pockets, eyes up, chest up, push forward. Oh, that feels good. Hey, did I get a smile out of you yet? Circle your hips. Oh, I'm so happy you're still with this. All right, we put those two things together, right? Just like we do with our squat and our bicep curl. We're going to do a bent over row with a hamstring curl. All right, check your back. Shake it out. Tip. Oh, circle. All right, that's how you can prevent some injuries. How's your hands? Little releases in between. Draw your knee up. Oh. All right, a weight in each hand, bent over row with hamstring curls. We do 10 of them. And then we're moving on. All right. I'll stay this way for you guys. Right foot goes back. Okay, we do 5 on the right, 5 on the left. We row 1, 2. Good. Switch. Change feet, take your time. Abs up and in, right? That little forward lean. Long leg, not right here. That's not going to work. Reach, reach, reach it back. Abs in. Here we go. 5. Come on. Arms and legs together. A little coordination. 2. 1. Release. Good job. Now our cardio set. We're going to go side to side in skaters. No break. No break. Come on, intermediate. 1 and 2. We do 10 of them. 3. Push. Breathe. 5. Big. 6. 7 and 8 and 9 and 10. Good work. All right, inhale. Grab a drink if you need it. Shake it out. On to the third round. All right, on this one, we're going to do some side shoulders, okay, and a lunge. So that'll be nice. Another leg, upper body, then we're going to do chest and tries on the floor and core, and we'll call it a day. All right, let's check out the lunge. Right foot goes back. Come up. So I'm going to do a reverse lunge with you. Step back. How are your toes? Okay? Can you show me the ball of the foot? Lift the heel. Okay? Down and up. Feel yourself go down and up without pain in the knee. All right? Reverse lunge is good for your brain. So much of your day is spent forward, so I want to train you a little differently and have you fall back. All right, you like it. Alternating reverse lunges, lead with the right. 1, long posture, stick your landing. 2, good. 2 footprints, that's it. 3, how do you modify? Don't go back as far. Slow down, pause. I want you to feel the strength, not the heart rate going up. Come on, up, 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 long body. Good. You're going to need that to get off the floor. Okay, I'll show you in a second. 2 more of your best reverse lunges. Reverse. Reverse. Nice. Now, what do I mean by getting you off the floor? If you end up down on the ground, okay, for whatever reason, and you have to get up, you have to be able to get to the ball of the foot, lean forward, and up. Yeah. A lot of times people's toes don't bend. They get down here, and they can't, they're like, oh my God, I cannot get up, this is crazy. They can't drive that knee off the ground because this muscle is weak. So, yay the lunges. All right, side shoulders. I'm going to go with a lighter lighter weight because it's side shoulders, but I also have a 5. If you didn't have lighter weight, I'm going to show you what to do. Bend your elbows. Air out your armpits, okay? I have a really small lever, okay? So if your weights are heavy, you got to do that. If they're light, go along. All right, here we go. 1, abs up and in. Side raise, away from your center and back, no pain. Notice how I'm not going all the way up. You don't have to. 6, good, 7. Shoulders are those really tricky joints. You all have different things going on. Good, 10. Beautiful work, shake it up. All right, balance on this one is opposite arm and leg. Okay. No weight, just you. You're going to go 1 and 2. All right, we're in it. Here we go. 3. Little pause out there. 4. Good. 5. We're going to do 5 more. Good. If you want to make it harder, don't touch down. Good. 8 and 9 and 10. Did you make sure you shifted your weight? Standing leg gets it. All right, left leg goes side, right arm goes side. 1, all the way up, all the way down. 2 feet to 1 foot. If you need your chair, put your chair in front of you. Feel your strength, feel your balance. Option for anyone who wants to push themselves all the way up, but never touching the ground with that foot. All your center is pushed over. Feel your stabilizing side. 2 more. Good. All right, shake it up. So we're going to put the lunges and the side shoulder together, okay? So let's do it. Let's get it over with, all right? If you're working with a band class, grab a drink if you need it. It would go under the right foot, okay? You'd have to stay on that leg. Or, you know, we won't alternate. That way it'll make it easier for you guys. And you're going to open really small, like a little V, okay? Your band might not go all the way up. That's fine, okay? So you're going to take your reverse lunge, okay, with your raise and up, okay? We're going to go lunge, lift. All right, so with or without a band, right? Weights, you remember how to modify if your weight is too heavy. Well, you know, you can put them down. You can make your lever smaller. So this is the modifier for the arm. All right, right foot steps back, okay? Come up, go back, stay here, side lunge, reverse lunge, side raise. 1, good. 2, how's it feel? What are you gonna do? Do the legs. 3, modify the arms. Good. 4. So we have 2 different ones, right? This is 5, we're going to 10. Now move together as 1 unit for 5 more. Nice. 4, control your arms. Know where your body is in space. Good. Almost there. 1 more. Did you like that better? Moving together, shake out. If you have your band, change your legs. The first 5 are a little bit slower. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, breathe. Reverse lunge, squeeze your butt, hips under, shoulders over your hips. 2, good. Lunge, lift. Good. 2 more. You're more than welcome to keep this. If you like that feeling, it's a little bit more stable. Okay. Otherwise, lunges, you lift. Whee! 2. Good. Feel the strength in your legs as you go down and up. 4. Last one. Nice. Beautiful work. Put them down. All right. Last little cardio burst. Jog. 1, 2, 3. We're in it. 4. Come on, I want a lot of jiggling, a lot of loose. 7, 8, 9, 10. Breathe. Walk around a little bit. Take a drink. We're doing really good. We're going to hit the ground. We're going to do chest press and triceps. How are you doing? All right, so let's look at our goals. We have less weight than you normally would, because this is just getting back into working out. We're taking little breaks in between, open and close. So we're gonna open and close now because our next exercise is a chest press, okay? So follow me, come on, open and close. If you took a break, as you're a little nervous about doing the lunges with your knees or you weren't into that shoulder one, stand back up, come on, get up, open up. Your body wants to move and we need to get the blood flowing, we need to get fluid around the joint, right? We need to get out all that fogginess, all that deepness in the body, and we want to feel light and loose. All right, show me loose. Breathe, wiggle out those fingers. Nice. Push through your toes. Do you feel the heat that's in the body? You guys, I was thinking about, especially my older clients in their 90s, how they can get cold, and how even last week I was like, man, it's cold in here. Well, yeah, it's cold in the house and I'm not doing anything. So you have to not always just turn up the heat or put on another blanket or a snuggly. You have to move your body. Standing and sitting, little jogs around to the kitchen. I'm not saying you gotta go out and jog, right? You're barely getting that foot, but you've got impact. Yeah, you've got your organs moving, you got toxins releasing from the body. All right, so this is good stuff. We're gonna keep learning and growing together as we work out, and we're gonna have a great journey together as we all age strong. Drop on down. Do you have a plan on how to get down on the ground? Remember, this is intermediate, so you should have an idea. If you need a chair, take a chair. Anybody get dizzy? All right, a little vertigo. Hang out for a second. Go on down. I'm gonna go sideways for you. Typically, my clients with a little vertigo or a little bit of a heart issue sometimes, right? Blood pressure issue. When they lay back, they don't like it. It doesn't feel good, okay? Maybe a little dizzy, so they have to wait a second. Or, you know, a little nausea, okay? If that's the case, you guys, you gotta come back up. You roll onto your side. You lift your head above the heart, and you'd wait a second. This is all preventing injury. This is what happens when we start to get a little older. You gotta get those cues from your body quickly so that things don't happen later that you don't like, okay? All right, if everything is good, we're down. Weights are close by, okay, and you're gonna chest press. So, feet flat on the ground. How's your neck? This is really cool. You're down here. Relax your jaw. Draw your chin to your chest, a little chin tuck. Oh my God, does that feel good? Relax it. If we're here, you guys put a pillow, okay, behind your head. Don't suffer down there. All right, come on, we're ready. A weight in each hand. Look, you curl them up. Your low back is flat to the mat. Punch up. Are you controlling your weights? Hold it there for me. You got them? Look how strong your shoulders are. Are they wiggling around? No. Pull your shoulder blades down into the mat. I see a lot of clients over press. You don't need to do that, okay? Don't overshoot. So shoulder blades down, bend the elbows, tap the ground, press up. What happened to your low back? Pelvic tilt. Tip your tailbone under like you gotta run to the bathroom. Squeeze your buns, abs in. Hold that lower body position, but be able to wiggle your toes. Here we go, 1, good. I'm doing about 2 counts down, 2 counts up, control. Good. Tap and up. Now class, stop down here. If your weights are here and they're attacking you, come on, open them up. Your wrist and your elbow are lined up. Does your shoulder bother you? Bring your elbows down a little bit to the front corners of the room instead of having them really wide to the side. All right, here we go, 5 more. 5, better. 2, 1 more. Good work, lower them down. Now, from here, stretch your arms out, wiggle out your feet. Now, really gentle, let your knees go from one side to the other. Notice how my legs aren't stacked yet. I don't have my top leg pushing down my other leg. They're just open, a nice open chain. Oh, my spine is very gentle, right? I'm not wrenching anything. Feet are on the ground, little windshield wiper. Beautiful. A nice leg extension. How's the back of your knee? How's your hamstrings doing? My gosh, feels so good. And then head side to side. Your head rotation feels different on the ground. Where's that chin? Tuck, tuck, tuck. Oh. All right, tricep work. Without your weights, press up. Okay? Think of your thumbs going back towards your ears or your shoulders. Elbows up to the ceiling and extend. Down and up. Tricep extension, but it might clunk you right in the head. It's also called a skull crusher, so don't let the weights touch you. You have to control your weight down and up. If your weight's too heavy, if you guys are working with 10s or 15s, come on, that's going to be too much for one arm on each side. So hold one heavy weight and go down and extend, okay? Now in theory, this should not bother your shoulder, okay? And notice, look, I'm not hinging over my head. My weight is pressed up, right? And I bend my elbows, goes down to the crook of my head, elbows up to the ceiling, and extend. All right, skull crushers. You guys, this is intermediate, so I don't want to have to stop and do a ton of technical training. I'll do videos on that later, so I'm hoping you guys know these. Bend. I'm going to make you stay here. Find your alignment. Now up. 1, down, 2. You have to have that low back into the mat. I should not be able to get a ruler between your back and the mat. Tip it under. Good. How's the weight? Don't speed it up. Come on. That's better. Relax your jaw. Don't clench your teeth. Breathe. What else can we think of? Elbows tracking. Anybody clunk their head? I've got 2 more. You can do 10 on your own, and if you're done, just hang out and cheer us on. Be like, good job, everyone. Yay. All right, who else has one side stronger than the other? Stretch. Arms over the head. Bring them down. You want to do one arm at a time? Go ahead. So, it's okay if your arm only goes to here, right? What's going to happen? That muscle in the front of the shoulder is going to have a little issue, and it's not going to let you go all the way down, right? That's a reminder for you to get out your exercises from physical therapy. Pull out those old files and start doing those rehab exercises. That's going to really help you. Good. All right, chest press. All right, remember how we kept having a little combination? When you press, you're going to drive your hips up to the ceiling and come down. You're going into what we call a bridge. Wiggle out your toes, pelvic tilt, scoop your stomach muscles in, your weights go up, you lift your butt up. Weights come down, your butt goes down. This is 2 and 3, good, 4, 5, all the way up, come on, 6, 7, 8, control those weights, 9, relax your jaw, 10, good. What does controlling your weight look like? 1, you're not squeezing it and killing it, right? Don't give it a white knuckle, and those weights aren't wiggling all around. You're going from down to up, the same point each time. Wrist, elbow, and shoulder, right? Nice and strong, down and up. If it was bothering your shoulder, you're going to angle in a little bit. I don't know, because some of you, I think, like that. It feels a little better on your shoulder. All right, now we add to our tricep. Grab your weights, press them up, okay? Bring your right knee in, and then your left knee in. Extend your legs, wiggle out. All right, as you go down and up, okay, you're just gonna hold your legs there. 2, good. Down, 3. Low back into the ground, 4. Good. 5 and 6. Come on, drive up there. 7. Maybe you have to do 1 at a time. 8. It takes you a little longer, but that's fine. If you finished your 10, good job. If you need to go 1 at a time because you need that one arm to work all on its own, I've got 1 more. 10. Feel how that's my left side is just a little bit slower than the other one. All right, push those weights off. You're done with that set. Open chain. Don't close those legs and let them stack yet. Gentle. Relax the fingers. Good job, class. Let me see you bring the right knee into the chest. Take underneath the knee pit where it's generally sweaty. I don't want you to get in the habit of grabbing onto the joint itself. pull. Do the other one. Oh, good work. Extend. Cross it over, show me figure 4, push that. Now you're smiling. Yay, some of you are like, oh, Karen, I haven't done figure 4. Change sides, extend. Cross that ankle over the knee, gently push that knee open. Is there movement in that hip? Yay, stretch. Good. Do it again. All right, want to add, grab that leg. This is aggressive though, not everybody can do that, so understand just lifting that foot off the ground. It should feel good in that outside of the glute. If it doesn't, don't do it, it's not worth it. Switch, cross it, little push, right? How's that hip, inner thigh? Little pull for those of you who know it and love it, take it. Oh, I am tight. Good. And then I'll give you one more. Straighten out the legs. Yeah. Grab that right knee below the kneecap and just gently pull. So my left hand's on my right leg and I feel the stretch here. Notice how I'm not twisting my back. It's not this one. I just tug till I feel it. Maybe the knee has to come in a little bit more. There it is. All right, open. Oh, close it. Lower it down, switch sides. Bring it in. My right hand takes under my knee on my shin. Pull it in. No pain in your knee, right? Don't wrench it in. If you have a meniscus tear or a knee issue, got to be respectful of that. Little tug all the way to that leg. Feel the pull on the outside of your glute. Nice. Did you find it? Remember, we're not falling. Little tug across your midline. Good work. And then open it up. All right, let's go into core. Come on up. Up, up, up. Okay, look, I just shot up, which is probably not what you should do if you got dizzy. Roll onto your side and then come up, okay? Some of you are quick. You're like, oh, I just shoot up. All right, get ready. Do you need a drink or anything? Wiggle out those wrists. We're going hands and knees. All right, so you're done with your strength set. We're going to do core, and then we're going to cool you down, and you guys have nailed it today. I love that you were getting back into working out. All right, hands and knees. How are your wrists? Okay. Sometimes clients will use their weights and make a little fist. I'm okay with that, right? Remember, you guys have been working out a little bit. This is not brand new to you, so you know a little tricks along the way. Okay. Wrist, shoulder lined up. Stomach muscles pulled up and in. We feel good. You're breathing. Relax your neck. Knee and hip lined up. Hey, can you get your shoelaces or the top of your foot on the ground? If not, don't worry about it, but try not to bend those toes. Relax. Did you cramp? Toe cramp? Foot cramp? All right, take your shoe off if you need to, and then join us back again. It's not uncommon for us to get little cramps in the feet. Take away the right leg, all right? So I'm going to do my left, just in case we're facing the same way. Opposite arm and leg, and bring it in, and switch, okay? So we're going to do that 10 times, but before we do it, here's what I'm looking for. That knee and hand lift at the same time. They lengthen, okay? When you come back, the hand and the knee go down at the same time. I don't want your hand and then your knee. Really fight to get the arm and the leg to come in at the same time. One set of handprints, one set of knees. I don't want falling over. This is a core exercise. Sometimes you're going to feel like a teeter-totter, and you're going to tighten up, all right? And I can already tell you, watch me. My overachievers are going to want to reach, okay? That's not necessary. Drop, drop, drop. Take that hip bone, tip it down, pull this up, okay? Imagine my hand right under that tummy of yours, and I'm going to put my hand there, and you're going to pull the abs in, okay? I want to be able to balance a stick on your back and not have it tip. A lot to think about in this one. So just lengthen, keep your hips going to the ground. I tell a lot of my young dancers, the hips are like headlights to the car. They need to both go forward. Okay, I can't have one light shooting out off of there and one light down. Pull them in. All right, 10. Opposite arm and leg. In 3, 2, 1. 1, 2. Now I'm not having you hold it. I'm just having you reach and come in. Reach and come in. Lengthen the back of the knee. Reach the elbow. Good. Let's do 2 more. Good. 1 more. And then release. Nice job. Right into plank. Walk the legs out. Holding here. Squeeze the butt. Good. Short little plank hold. Feel your body. Feel your strength. Lower down. Anyone want a child's pose? You can take it. Roll out the wrist. Good job. We're going to do that one again. Breathe. Round your back. Arch it. 1 more. Round under. Good. Arch it. Pull in. Pull the stomach muscles up and in. Opposite arm and leg. Lengthening. 1. Good. 2. Good. 3. Nice and strong. Couple more. Nice. Abs up and in. As your back feeling tired, take a break. Nice. 1 more. Good. Little stretch back. Now you're more than welcome to go forearm plank, okay? And we hold it for 10. Stomach muscles in, squeeze the butt, pull those shoulder blades apart, and lower down. Good job. All right, roll onto your back. Remember, this is intermediate. If you're feeling good, I should be able to take you from a plank and then have you lay down, okay? If you're not, sit up for a minute, grab a drink, which is fine, okay? But that's kind of how I determine the difference between my beginner and my intermediate and then my advanced, okay? How much movement I can do with them where they're not going to get uncomfortable or injured. All right, did you find yourself back down onto your back? Good. Pelvic tilt. Relax your toes. Okay, little squeeze of the glutes. Scoop out the stomach muscles, hands behind the head, and lift. Okay, breathe. All right, little crunches. 1, 2. Not stressing the neck. Good. Some of us like to reach our arm down to the side. Notice how I little tap and tap. No stress in the neck. 9, 10. And release. Roll the head side to side. Bring one knee into the chest, the other knee into the chest. Lift the heels a little bit. Okay. Pull the knees in. Feel your low back into the ground. The right heel goes forward and up, and then the left. As I hinge down and tap my heel, I pull my stomach muscles in and pull my other knee in. Pull in as you hinge out. I want you to feel the lower stomach muscles. Good. Soft and easy. If you want to lengthen, you can. Good. Reset. Down, out, and in. I'm doing one at a time, intermediate, okay? I don't have any arch in my low back, right? I'm not arching to bend. Good. Lower down one at a time. Roll up to bridge. Roll down. Hands behind the head. Pelvic tilt. Lift your head. Hold your head with your hand. Okay? Release that arm. Have a focal point with your eyes. If it's not behind you, a little up to the ceiling, stomach muscles in, and we crunch. 1, 2. Tap your hand to the ground like a little lever. 4. Good. 5, 6. Thinking of ribs to hip bones, right? Not the neck. 8. Squeeze those abs. Squeeze your butt. 9, 10. Good. Roll the head. So what are you going to do if you don't want to take your head off the mat? You're going to keep pelvic tilt, and you're going to hold that position. All right, one knee in, we're almost done. Other leg in, lift your heels, palms up to the ceiling. Relax a little bit. One leg at a time. 1, 2. Good. Relax your jaw. Try not to tense up in the chest. Feel your core. When you drop that heel, it's like you're testing the pool water. Ooh, test it with the toe. Do you want to jump in? Nope, but don't let your low back arch. Good. And then kind of to release the leg, I do a little scoop. Like you just run your foot along the water. Oh, and up. Good. Down and up. One more. Good job. Roll onto your side. Come up to sitting. All right, let's stretch. Let's stay on the ground. Shake your legs out. So this was a full workout today. You had a nice warm-up, right? We're thinking way back to the beginning with just some of that mobility warm-up. Keep shaking those legs. Let your toes fall open and close. I know some of you hate being down on the ground, but it's really good for you. So I'm proud of you for staying down here. Lean back if it's uncomfortable on your legs. Breathe. All right, heel slide. Pull that heel in. Grab in front of the shin and lift up. How's your knee and is your big toe on the ground? Good. Lets me know how healthy your knee is and your low back. Okay? Extend it out. Now before you do the other one, take that right knee and suck it down into the ground. Okay? Right? Suck it down. Feel the quad tighten up. How's your knee? Can you pull it down? Nice. If you have a little knee issue, some inflammation, a flare-up, an injury, it's going to be bent. And you have to practice getting that muscle to contract and pull that knee down. Okay? Sometimes you have to have a roller or a little towel. I know, you're already saying to me, yep, my therapist had me do that after knee surgery. They had a little towel or something under there. All right, let's check your other knee. Change legs, heel slide. Pull it in. Sit up. How's your knee? Right, don't let this wing off to the side. Lift up. Extend it out. Push it down. Push it down. By itself. I know some therapists will let you manually press that down, okay, but I would like to encourage you to get the muscle to do it. If you're at that stage, you should really be working with your physical therapist. So follow his or her direction on that, right? My guideline is just to try to do it naturally. All right, that looks nice. Everybody's favorite, the butterfly. You know what, let's take your heel slide and then open from there. That's fine. How are we doing? Is it killing? No smiles on this one. Can you get the bottom of your foot to your inner thigh without pain or to your shin? And right away, my yoga people are like, oh, this is like standing tree pose. Yes, very cute. Or up here, that's fine too. Good. All right, lower it down. Let's take the other one. So you do your heel slide. Wherever your leg goes, lean back a little bit and naturally let that open. Okay, how are you? How are you here? How's your knee, right? You don't force. Maybe it's down here. That's fine. I would stay away from the knee itself. Like don't jam your foot into your knee. Either go calf or upper thigh. Sit up. Good. Breathe and bring it in. All right, open up. Hands in front. Oh, inner thighs. We did that standing lunge in the beginning. If it's killing, lean back. Okay? Let those toes fall open. Why? Why do we need to do this? Because we need to release the tension in the inner thigh. Right? So that we don't have too many tight muscles tugging and pulling on our legs. Sometimes I've read a few articles that when this gets really tight, and it can go down and cause a little bit of foot cramping. So it's really nice to do that. Look at, I'm not screaming. Lower, bring it in a little. Lean in. Good. Bring it up. Nice, class. Drag them in or lift them in. Get up into your sit bones, toes up to the ceiling. Inhale. Exhale. Oh, that's it. I'm tight right there. I know, you guys that think I should have these crazy flexible hamstrings. I told you I don't. I really have to work at my flexibility in the back of my body. My hamstrings tend to shorten up. I get a little tightness in my back. I get a little tightness down in my hip flexors. Stretch. Good. At home, I would encourage, I haven't been doing it much on the ground. Go ahead. I'm going to bring you up onto your standing position and then we'll finish up. Look. For those of you, go ahead and sit like this with me. Pull those abs up like you're getting a picture taken. Fall prevention, okay? Really big passion of mine, helping my clients not have a fear of falling, right? I can't guarantee you're never gonna fall at any age, okay? I fell off my bike twice this year. Nothing major happened to me, other than it hurt to hit the ground. But there's an age where we think, oh my gosh, I can't recover from the fall, and that's where I come in. And I really want to encourage you to stay strong so that if you do end up on the ground with a little slip, or you slid off of something, or you just tumbled down when you reach something, that as long as there isn't any major injury, you can get back up. So you sit, okay? Then you have a plan, right? If you can't go onto hands and knees because you have a bad knee, you have to figure out which knee do I want to be on. If you have a bad shoulder, you're like, darn it, I can't lift myself up on that side. So have a plan which body part you can put down on the ground, right? Bring yourself up, and then decide which is your stronger leg and how you're going to come up, right? So having a plan is really important and giving you confidence as you go through life and knowing your strengths and weaknesses. So if you do end up down on the ground and you hurt your wrist or your shoulder, you can use your other stronger muscles at the time to help get you up. All right, inhale up. Exhale. Don't leave me yet. Don't leave me yet. Stay with me. Stay with me. Inhale. Why? Because I want to talk to you. Up. Thank you for joining me and sticking with this workout. This is good for you, right? There's a lot of research out there that exercise is medicine. Okay, moving your body is good. It's good for your mental health. It's good for your body, and you need to stay with it, okay? You might not be able to do everything, but you turn the videos on and you do what you can, right? And you give yourself credit for that, and you reward yourself with a healthy dinner. One more up. Drinking your water. Now swish through. Loose. Good. Remember, you're just getting back into training, right? So you should leave the workout feeling good. You should be able to go about your day, right? You don't have to cancel a nice walk this afternoon that you had planned. Loose, loose, loose. Figure eights. Shake the legs. Shake the arms. Inhale, arms up. When you come down, release your hands like you've got water on them. Everyone's been washing their hands a million times a day. So flick, release all that stress, all that doubt. Two more. Release. Release, and then bring it up. Don't come out of this inhale until you've set your intention for the rest of the day. You're going to smile, you're going to feel strong, and you're going to be easy on yourself. Don't beat yourself up about little things, right? We're all going to have ups and downs during the day, but you really want to be grateful for all the strong times and healthy times you have. All right, have a great day, and we hope to see you soon. Bye.